Give me a little bit more about how you got into, again, data management and how the idea of Syndicate came about.
Sure. So, Pete, I'm a technology guy from 100 years ago. Had a good success of selling a couple businesses, and quite frankly, got very interested in the area of e-commerce. My prior business life was in fintech, but a lot of it came down to movement of data. And what we saw, going back, we started this business in really 2019, was the way our customers are typically, brands or multi-brand companies that are in the CPG space. So they're kind of people that are moving footwear, apparel, luggage, creams. What it doesn't matter really what it is, but they've got a digital network that they need to deliver their product information to, and it never ends. There's new seasonal product coming out. There's new events coming out, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, any of those type of events, they have to get their products and prices out to. But what we saw, the broad trend was there's more data being pushed to the digital channel now. And we started this business in 19 pre-COVID. There was only about a 8 to 12% were being products were being purchased digitally. You spin ahead to 25, and a digital sale to us is anything that's happening where the transaction is being done over a computer. So it's your direct to consumer site. It could be off a marketplace like Amazon. It could be off a retailer. So digital sales for the most of our customers are in the 35 to 40% range now. So the trend that we thought was going to happen happened actually faster, and a lot was driven by COVID. And also the breadth of the network. Our customers are selling across a broader number of nodes now, whether those, again, marketplaces, retailers, distributors. They are looking for more places to deliver their product. And I think from our standpoint, the technical challenge has been, look, I'm going to just use a sneaker because it's easy to understand. A sneaker can be described, 1,000 different ways. It's still the same sneaker, but there are different colors, there's different sizes, there's potentially width variations. There's a lot of different ways you could do that. And then when you look at what Amazon wants versus what maybe, you know, uh, Foot Locker wants, it's all the same information, but it's going to be presented and designed for their consumption. So a lot of it has to do with transformation, moving data in very high velocity, doing data checks along the way to make sure it's going to meet all the requirements. Because if you don't fill out those requirements, your product doesn't get listed.
Right.
Amazon's a great example. You miss a required field, yeah, good luck. You'll get a message 3 days later if it's a file,
You're doomed.
or if you don't. Exactly.
Right.
It does create holes, and
Right.
I think that's what we saw was a big opportunity for us as a business, where we could look at making this more efficient. I think, it's just because I mentioned I came out of fintech, but I think fintech, if you look at the percentage of spend in technology, it's much more significant in that space. There's standards, is, really kind of models to deliver content and trading information. And it's really, you don't deviate from it. And that's once you fit the mode, you're good. In this space, it's still very much the wild, wild west, because there's so many companies kind of pursuing this and they understand the importance of it. And I think that's changing. I think it's going to change even faster with AI. And from our experience, it's all about delivering that content with the highest possible quality, but ideally also starting to get much more personalized to the end consumer who's going to buy it. We do a lot in the B2B space, so our consumer is a buyer
Right.
at a potentially a big retailer. It isn't somebody that's up Foot Locker looking for a new pair of Converse.